update, now it's time for a sales update. Sit back and enjoy.
I'm going to try to sort that light out. It's a bit bright, very hot. It's one of those, what do you call it? Photography lamps, you know, the big portrait lamps. That's what that thing is. It's right next to me. It lights the whole thing up. If I turn it off, you see how dark it is, though. Look at that. Is that alright? Nah, it's a bit dark. Let's put the light back on. That's even worse. There we go. That's better. Okay, so hello and welcome to another sales update. So this is going to be September, and then a few days later I'm going to do October, because I forgot to do September's one, and I had quite a good few sales, and I've done some other different sort of things as well, so I thought I'd just show you around. I've just picked out 30 listings, but I'm going to go through some of them really quickly because they link on. It's like multiple sort of things linking on as they go, and a few things are just basically just general stuff which sells all the time, so I thought I'd just let you know I'm still selling it. But that's it. So let's get on to the sales update, and I'll show you some of the things I sold in September. Right, so as you see here, this is the first thing. The first thing to go was a commission, but probably not the first thing to sell. It was like the first thing to dispatch. I just went to my dispatches. So some of these dates are like mixed match sort of come around, but this is a commission buy. Remember I said I want, I think it's one of the like 2 or 3 up polls ago that I said I was doing some some commission sales. So people give me stuff to sell, and then the proceeds get split 50-50. They take their full 50% of what they sold, but out of my 50% is the fees for selling it, and also the postage comes out of it as well. Yeah, so I don't get 50%, but my part of my 50% actually carries the postage and the fees. So I think I did one before with a tent. I think I showed you that before anyway. But this is one of the things. This was a bow. This went within a day of listing it. I listed 3 bows, and all 3 went in the first month. So a nice little bundle, some bows, some arrows, and a takedown recurve bow. So that one went for £50. The next one, this is just my jog standard thing. It says here that 77 sold now. This is one of those. This is why I quite like completed. You know, completed to end, is it? Or I can't remember what they call it anymore. Cancel, sold until cancel, or cancel until I don't need that thing that we have now, which we can't get out of. Since I've listed it, I've sold 77. When this one sold, I've sold a lot more since that, but that's going quite well. Plus I also have multi-buy on it as well, and the new layout, you can see the new layout, how it works. It's sort of quite simple really. So that is that. It's just going out still. This was another commission sale. This was just £15 for an entrenching tool. So I took £7.50 out of that, and take the £3 posters out of that. So I got about a £5. But again, it's a £5 for nothing. I didn't spend a penny on these items, hence why I don't mind doing that. This game, I thought I put listed on here. This has been back and forth to Amazon and about 2 or 3 times. I've completely closed Amazon now before anyone else. I've got rid of it. I'm fed up to sick to death with those people messing me around, or mucking payments up, or not paying me, or cancelling. It's just doing my head in. I just thought, no, record everything and then close the whole thing down. This is just one which I didn't recall. I could recall back before this, but I've been using it for other things. But I just thought I'd sell it, get rid of it. Some Harry Potter books. So these are just 5 paperbacks, went for 20 quid. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit because I keep cutting my head off. How do we do that? There we go. Yeah, so on there, so just 5 paperbacks, nice little easy sale. Some Nerf, I don't know why I put down. This is just basically box standard Nerf guns worth nothing really. They're just kicking around in the house. Just put them on. I don't know how long they've been listed, but good to cancel. That's the word I was looking for. Good to cancel. Right, this is quite good sometimes when you have kids. I buy clothes for them, and they don't use them that often, and they still have some good use left in them. So these just went. This is just a player carrying more Hot Rock walking boots, size UK 2. My kids wear size 3 boot now, so just sold them for £10. Just get them out of the way. Nice and simple, ready for the winter season. Some more Transformers. Remember, I've still got, I think there's one more listing left out of that job lot of listings which I got. Oh, must be you know what, I think around about February time I got that. I've made hundreds of pounds out of that listing for 20 quid. I've got one listing left and one to list for 40 quid in the house, which I keep finding but keep losing it. But there's that. This was, my kids got into Lego Dimensions, and I bought a PS4 version of it, which I got an Xbox and a PS3. I got Xbox One and the PS3, so I didn't need any of the other stuff to go with it. I sold all the software. I've been selling the figures. I paid £40 for the whole massive job lot. We kept nearly all of it, just got rid of stuff I didn't need, which recouped my money. Another bow, another £50 bow, sort of nice and simple, sort of out there. Go for broke. I picked this up from a charity shop for 50p, and I think it's a charity shop or car boot, one of those things for about 50 pence. And that went out for a tenner, nice and quick and easy. This was I picked up from a charity shop. I picked up 2 hair straighteners from the same charity shop for £2.50 each, and this was a nice one, Morphy Riches, 25 quid in that one. I was quite chuffed with that. Vintage style, got good positive feedback with it. This is another good one. This was from the car boot sale when they said fill every item 50p, and I bought those. I bought these hair straighteners, coils. I bought a pair of snow boots. I bought some other little things. I've got a joy. That's it. I bought this joystick here, which powers up, but I've got nothing to test it. So if anyone knows how to test these, or can I get away with selling them? It's a battery powered. It said wireless battery powered. It's got a wireless receiver, but yet it's still got a USB stick as well. I haven't really got around to testing that, understand how to do it. But they went for £15. There was one coil, one roller missing. You can see on there, and it says there 1 times blue missing. So let them all know. Funny story with this one. This was our own crock pot where I was cooking some batch food, and I wanted to sear some meat first, some beef. So I thought, oh, what I'll do, I'll just bung it on the hob. I got an electric hob, put it on there. It was on the electric hob for about 5 seconds, and the whole thing cracked. And I thought, oh, really? Don't need that anymore. Got rid of the crock pot, and I thought, oh, what can I do with the rest of this stuff? I just listed this, wondered if I get any money, and it went within a month or so of having it listed as a spare motor. And some more figures. Oh, risk, virus, let's get rid of that. I don't have a virus, it's just that my software's run out. I don't want it. And they keep giving me virus. Say, well, you've got a virus. No, I don't have a virus. So this is a Marvel listing, sort of on there itself. Do you know what? My camera looks really, really dark for some reason. Well, I do apologise, the camera's a little bit dark today. But, right, what can we get some light over here like this? Is that light on? Well, it's a bit better, isn't it? Because oh, today is not going a good day. There we go. We'll try and get some light up there. Oh, I don't know. Never mind. Right, so we've got a Marvel figure, which is just before I hit a job lot now, and I've now job lot them off. So there's the last few went to this month for £10–15. Bearing in mind, I paid 100 quid for the whole lot, and I got 76 of them, and I'm stupidly in profit on all of them anyway. Some Lego minifigs. This went for £30. It's just series 17. If you see on here, so that went out. Nice sale. A bag. So this is some of the. Remember, I paid £7.50 for 2 whole bags of Army Surplus Desert from a charity shop. This one had a little bit of damage to the bag, which went well. I could all zips and clips worked, and there is a small hole in something which in the outer, which is on there somewhere. There we go, right in the centre. We can see it. But I still got £20 for that bag, so that one bag alone paid for all. I'm well in profit of that stuff as well. It's amazing what you can find. I've made up my thing now of finding bad listings or bad sellers, or not bad sellers, but bad people selling big job lots of stuff and advertising it really poorly, and I've been really homing on these on Facebook, Gumtree, Spock, car boot sales to try to, and I've had some really good successes over this upcoming months. I'll do a whole video of some decent stuff. I got some Playmobil and some Sylvania families, and I've made some good money out of some hardly any money spent at all. So look forward to that coming out very, very shortly straight after this one's been aired. This is out of the garage haul when I cleared that whole garage out. That's just I was kicking around. Been up, tried to listen to Amazon before, but it was oversized. I thought, well, I'm going to sell it up there. In the end, I just took it off for £8. This was another commission sale, so another bag, 65 litre high gear, went for 20 quid, so I made a tenner for nothing again. Well, not really, about 7.50. But then I was going to do a job lot of what do we call these, Doctor Who figures. I said to my wife, I said, I'm going to job these off. They haven't sold any for ages. And then suddenly Amy Pond went as I got them out. I thought, oh, right, they're going. And then suddenly about a couple of hours later, the poet went. I thought, oh, sold him again. And then the next day, I sold Jane Smith 3 in one day, or in a 24-hour period. And then nothing. So now they're job lotted off and they're gone, sort of on there. This was the band is, so I pre-ordered Borderlands 3 for my wife's birthday. When you buy the £100 sort of metal tin version, this was a free gift. At the time when I bought Borderlands 3, I pre-ordered it from Game. These were selling at crazy money, like £30, £35, £40, because they were only a limited supply. When I got to Game, when I got it, they ran out. They only had, I think they said they only had 200 in Norwich sort of given to us, or 50 in Norwich for the day of release, and I got there the day after. So I kept going back every day to try to get these. By the time I got my hands on this mask, they restocked Norwich again, about 300-400, and they restocked the whole country. So the price for these went dramatically down. In the end, I just put it up. I got it off for £17. I thought, looking at the picture, it looks quite good quality, but it's actually on that really cheap, flimsy plastic, worth about £3 when you buy a Poundland sort of stuff. You think, oh, rubbish sort of plastic. But hey, I still managed to get £17 for it, and I was quite happy. That's £17 off that game. Plus when I pre-ordered the game, I took some other games in it. In the end, I only paid about £12 for the game. Not bad for a £100 game, is it? Right, and then serving from my mum's attic, finding some old stuff. This was an old set I got many years ago. You see, I started to build it, started to paint it, and then that was as far as I ever got, and then put it into a loft. So this is about 20 years old, this set, maybe even more. Managed to get 20 quid for it, so I was quite happy with that. This was another commission buy from a different seller at the time. Oh, sorry. Yes, another commission buy. Just that's what it is, isn't it? A Wii console. I paid. I think I paid £5 from this from a car boot sale. And when I pressed the button, Wii Sports popped out of it, and I was like chuffed as anything when I got into that. I had to put a controller in it. It didn't have a controller when I bought it, so I put a controller in with it. But other than that, 30 for £5 and adding a controller with a free game, which I didn't know was inside it, sold for £37. That is a good buy. And then we've got the old potassium permanganate. Yeah, they are still going, hot sellers. Yeah, they go left, right, and centre. Tapes. Remember, I bought a whole load of cassette tapes. I think I paid £2 for loads of cassette tapes, and they're still ticking away nice and slowly. Just easy listings, just a quick take a picture of them, and off they go. That went for a £5. And trunky, this I put this on. I paid a £5 for this trunky. I think a £5 for the trunky. I got a message back and forward saying, "Is it good condition?" Yeah, I said, "Yeah." Photos. And she said, "Does it lock?" I said, "Yes, it locked." And she, "Have you got the key?" I said, "Well, I didn't know it come with a key." So if anyone didn't realise that some trunkies, actually that green lock there, actually is able to lock up, and some do and some can't. And I thought, well, I looked into this a bit more, and then I found out that. Hang on, have I got a picture of it? No. I haven't got a picture of the front of the side view of it. I haven't got a picture of the side. Oh, I've just sold something as well. Yeah, but they lock. Those things lock. You can just see the key. Just on there. I put my finger on it. You can just see the keyhole. So I thought, well, where's the key? But this little bit here, yeah, that bit there, is actually the key. So if you're buying a trunky with a keyhole on the side of that clip, you need to make sure attached to the strap itself actually has the key section sort of on there. So something to look out for. And then we've got a Tina Turner set. So again, I paid about 20p, no, about 13p each for a whole load job lot of cassette tapes, of CDs. The same time I did that media haul. So I just went around again. I did a. When I buy stuff off Facebook and Gumtree and Spot, I just look for one category, and I just search for everything, and just buy everything I found for that one category, sort that category out, and then I go for the next category. But that's it for that. You're all waiting to see what I've just sold now, haven't you? That ka-ching thing has gone off my phone. I've had to put something else on it. So let's see what I've just sold. I sold 2 items just before I started this listing, and I've just sold an item just now, and the item we have just sold now is those boots. Yeah, you can see there was a pair of boots I had on there for £25. I literally, just before I started this video, I sent an offer out for 20 quid, and they have just sold. So at the start of the video it was this game, a PS3 game, really annoying because I was going to keep that for my daughter. Don't tell her. I've just got a PS3 and that game worked. It's just like mod racing. It's just like Mario Kart. Can't give that now, so I need to take that out of the thing. I haven't given her the PS3 yet, so she doesn't know she had it. And then these boots are just gone for £20. I think they're gone for £20. I sent an offer out for £20, but they're listed for 25. Let's see what went for. Yeah, they went for the offer at £20. Yeah, sort of on there itself. So that's it today. I hope you enjoyed that, and a little sales, a live sales update for the video. I don't really have those too much on my videos, do I? So it's getting good, isn't it? Christmas Q4 coming on, so I'm very, very happy on there. That's it. I've waffled. You know me. Let's get out of this. That was it. 16 minutes. That's not too bad for 30 sales, is it? Or 31? No, actually 32, really. But that's it. Bye for now. Try to do a little bit better. Let's try and black it out. Bye for now.